Our boss has lost his mind.
Well, you must admit that we're probably not the easiest group in the world to work with.
Yeah, but I don't get him anymore. We got a new boss. Everybody thought he was going to be great and awesome and cool, and then he just turned out to suck.
There was a line of morning show outside his door yesterday at like 10:20.
Oh my God. And then he says, like, we're all these problem children, right? And that Jack is not below the radar.
Yeah. Jack's the only one that wasn't in there, and he told me, well, don't think Jack's below the radar, and I laughed.
Whatever the hell that means.
I think Jack's a problem child, too, and he knows it.
He was kidding. Jax is Faye loves Jack.
I don't know.
Jack's a low
I
maintenance
think it's a
employee.
gag.
I think he's bored.
I think it's a gag.
And then he
with
told
Jack.
our production guy, Leland,
Yeah?
go down to the 3rd floor and socialize.
All of us have to go to the 3rd floor.
Now, Leland is snowed under with crap to do.
Right?
The last thing I would think for the guy that's putting commercials on this radio station is he should go down and socialize with the men and women of this place.
I have only been down to the 3rd floor just to walk into his office yesterday and say, you know, I do a lot of stuff around here. Can my wife go to Vienna and see Lenny Kravitz? And he said, no. And I said, all right, I'm glad we had this time together.
That's because he'll be going with his girlfriend.
I go down every day and visit the 3rd floor because I was ordered to.
It's just weird. It's just bizarre. I don't know. He's lost his mind.
No, he's enthusiastic.
Well, he should probably put his enthusiasm somewhere else besides making Leland go and socialize.
Gung-ho!
I just don't think we
I
should
like
change our mind about him so fast.
I already have.
We were all aboard on the train that this guy means business with this station. It's like his baby. We shouldn't just turn on the guy so quickly.
He makes me laugh. He's fun and exciting.
You have to go to a class. Shut up.
Me and you are going to carpool. Your meetings today.
If I'm going, you're all going.
Oh, God.
Let's get out the carpool, man.
I don't have to go to that kind of meeting. I have to go to powder meeting.
To what?
Powder.
What's that?
I pout.
Oh, boy. All right, anyway. I'm just irritated. Jack, you are not below the radar.
I know.
I'm watching you.
I'm throwing you under the bus.
Is that what it is? Because the guy has pointed out at every single meeting, you know who really has got the stations back here? Jack. And we all go like, huh? How does being silent have everybody's back? But all right, he's the boss's favorite.
They love Jack.
They do, so I think he was joking.
Okay.
I hope not. I want to see Jack get in trouble for once instead of me.
Oh, poor you.
It's always an incident with me.
Are you kidding? I take one for the team every goddamn
Oh, that's
day.
true. You get some incidents. You get some incidents.
Are
I
you
got incidents.
sure?
Then Danny goes in
Hey.
and complains.
I just wanted to go to Vienna.
I know, because then what happens is that we take the heat because Danny's in there kissing ass.
I just wanted to go to Vienna.
I get in trouble. Jamie gets in trouble. You kiss ass and Jack does nothing.
Hey.
He needs to get in trouble or something.
Jamie, he heaves a bottle at the boss's head. I go, hi, welcome to the girls' night out.
That was a long time ago. We're talking now.
New boss.
Same boss.
We've thrown nothing
Just
at the
the
new
bigger boss.
I'd throw nothing at the big boss because it'll go down his shirt because it's unbuttoned to his belly button.
I got another meeting.
Me too. Same here. Spot.
See you in class.
Same here. Spot. Owie. Okay. Anyway. Oh, our other boss, the one we really, really like.
Well, wait, which one's that now?
Angela. She had her
Okay.
baby.
I know. Congratulations to Angela.
Yay! She had her baby. It is Jackson. Little Jackson.
It's a great name.
8 pounds. Yeah, I agree. 8 pounds, 10 ounces. That's a big boy. Jack a big boy.
Don't mean to be a topper. 10 pounds.
You are.
I was.
Oh.
Isabel was little.
Yeah.
And it still hurt. So congratulations to Angela.
Yeah, Angela, that rocks. So good. Everybody's doing well, so yay to her. All right, we have a bunch of phone calls, and it's not rebarb, and that's what everybody's going to stop about. Stacy, hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How about you?
Hey, Jamie, I just can't let you go on like that poor guy with cuisine art. It's not rebarb.
Oh, my
It's
God.
rebar.
You're Joe.
No, I'm not Joe. Maybe Josephina.
Oh, I got to call Joe. Oh, we got to call Joe. That reminds me. We got to call Joe. Yeah, it's rebar, and I added a B for fun.
Yeah, okay.
I
I
always
just
thought it
didn't
was
want to.
It's like
Barb had
rerun,
nothing to
but
do with
different.
it.
But I always thought it was rebarb.
Oh, okay. Well, I grew up with a family in construction, so but don't square off with me on it. I just wanted to let you know.
Bring it.
See, if you're going to say you grew up with your family, I can tell you I hate my children in Latin. Well, that's what, you learn things from your parents, and that's what I learned from my dad.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
And instead of saying things like I'm angry, you say, sharper than a serpent's tooth to have an ungrateful child. That's how you say you're mad in my house when I was growing up.
That's creepy.
No.
Yeah.
Swear to God?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, that was a fight.
For calling Harris Metropolis Casino. For quality assurance, your call may be monitored. Please choose from one of the following options.
This is Joe.
For total rewards, press 1.
He says, what does he say? Cuisine art.
Cuisine art.
Cuisine art. Right.
Thanks for calling Harris Metropolis Casino. This is Marie. How may I help you?
Hi, Maria. Is Joe in?
No, he's not.
Oh, hell. It's Jamie and Danny, and you're on the radio in Los Angeles. How are things in Metropolis?
Hold one moment, hon.
Hun?
Things are
I hate it when they
heating
call
up
you
at
hun.
Harrah's Metropolis
I hate it when they
Casino.
call you hun
And
or
we
sugar
don't
or
want this
sweetie.
sizzling chance
And they don't know me. You don't know me to call me
Call
hun,
and
bitch.
swipe for Total Rewards cards
Nice.
May 31st and July
I hate that.
2nd.
I'm not hun.
I don't love that.
All right. Anyway, I don't know where, maybe he was fired, Joe was.
For calling it cuisine art.
Cuisine art. I'd fire him. Here's a happy Santa. Its name is Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, am I on the air?
Yes, you are.
Is this Jamie and Danny?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, I called a couple of months ago with a public service announcement, and I've been away, and I come back, and I understand that Jamie has a new guy named Jason.
No.
No, he's an old guy.
I
He's not
dated-
my friend.
I dated him on and off for like 7 years.
Right.
Okay, because, I've warned the listening
Wait, hold
public.
on. 7 years and I was married. I meant 5.
Right. Because Fancy Pants has been how long?
5.5. And I was married 6 years ago.
You're bad.
Well, I was abandoned.
No.
I was.
You left.
I know, but my husband mentally abandoned me. He did.
He loved you more than anything.
No, but he went into surgery the day I left Colorado, and I will never forgive him for that. He didn't cancel surgery the day. My girlfriend, I was leaving. My girlfriend Karen had to take me to the airport the day I was leaving.
Well, maybe the lady that needed the operation would have hated him forever had he
No.
canceled her plans.
We knew for 2 months I was leaving, and I said, "Are you going to reschedule the surgeries on that day so you can take me to the airport?" So my last day here. Well, I don't think that's necessary.
To be honest, I'm with him.
I'm not. I was leaving forever. I was leaving our home.
Yeah, but you were leaving for a job, and you're.
I was going to see him in a week.
It was surgery. I would not miss a day of work if my wife was going to be gone
Was
for a week.
moving?
No.
Wait, if your wife was moving, you wouldn't take a day off? She's moving.
No, I wouldn't.
She's moving to Nebraska. Nah, that's not even far enough. She's moving to Illinois.
Right?
And you're going to work all day. Now, this is all day. This isn't until 10 a.m.
No, I mean, I'm just saying my job. I wouldn't miss my job.
Well, pretend like you actually stay past 10.
Okay? It's hard for me, but I'll try.
Until, let's say, 6 p.m.
Okay?
You wouldn't reschedule something that could be put off. These aren't
Well, that's
these aren't
something
ER
that can be put
cases.
off. I would not miss work for almost anything, unless my family were in danger.
Well, and then I called him crying because there were coyotes that was scaring me and they were mauling something. And he's like, "What do you want me to do?
I'm in surgery.
What do you want me to do, James? There's nothing I can do." So then Jason said, "I'll come over and protect you."
No, but you didn't know Jason for another year and a half.
I know, but that's what I was talking about. That's why I was abandoned by
Yeah,
my
but-
husband. And then Jason came over and protected me from wild coyotes.
A year and a half later.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling a very bad story
then-
and not watching the details at all.
And then I needed straight teeth, so I went to the orthodontist, and then we started boning because that's what you do when you go to that guy.
Yeah, that's apparently true.
Oh my God, it's so true. You have no idea. He bones all his patients.
Not all.
Most.
Frankie Muniz is one of his patients.
I'll be the professional broadcaster who coughs into the microphone.
Well, sometimes that happens.
My God. Here is Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Jack, you didn't say good morning to Kelly.
Good morning, Kelly.
There you go.
Thank you, Jack. Jamie, I just want to say I don't want to disagree with you with something, but your husband is actually right on that. You were the one that left. You chose your career over your family. And you're saying that, you're hurt and offended because he didn't take you to the airport. You heard and defended him first by choosing your career first.
Actually, that's not true because he was glad to see me go.
I understand that. Yeah, but still.
No, but we had a really long conversation about it because I really liked my life in Colorado. I loved my life in Colorado, and I loved my stepkids. In fact, I'm going to see the oldest one next week. Isn't that weird? He's 21. I told you that.
That is
it's
odd.
Creepy. But closer in age to Builder Bob. Remember?
Right. Closer
Oh
in
my-
age to your boyfriend than to your own age. Yeah.
But it's something we talked about, and he said that I would have regrets and be angry at him if I didn't take this job.
Right.
And I thought that was pretty good.
That's sound because I remember that Gretchen went into labor when I was about to be on the Tonight Show, and I said, "Don't worry, honey, I'm on the way." And she said, "Are you kidding me? From now on, you'll call that baby. You're the little bastard that made me miss my shot on the Tonight Show."
Right.
She said, "You stay right there," and she was right.
And so we talked about it and everything. I needed him to, like when I called and I was really sad. I mean, you should have heard these coyotes, okay? And there was like 5 of them and they were mauling something. I just needed him to be supportive. And the first week I got here, I'm like here all alone.
Right.
Don't know anybody. Nobody.
Right. But in the same token, he was at his house all alone with his kids. He had you for how many years, and all of a sudden you're not there. He's feeling the same thing you were.
I disagree. I don't think so because he was still surrounded by his kids. Everything was the same. I mean, we saw each other.
But when he married you for life, I'm assuming. He didn't marry you for a time being, and then you go off to L.A. to better your career. He had to have some disappointment, whether he talked about it or not.
Well, I mean, I can fight with you until I'm blue, but I decided not to because I'd rather be happy than right.
Very nice.
But Kelly,
Plus, the reason you could fight to your blue in the face is that there's valid points on both sides of this.
well, because I lived it. And you're just watching it, Kelly.
I know.
And you're just assuming crap you don't know.
Well, you know what? It's a happy ending because you guys are divorced and you're moving on and you're with. Oh wait, no, you're not with anybody, are you?
Now, did you try to was that trying to do something because it didn't work?
I thought it was a reasonable slam as we slam each other and Judge slams. I thought it was okay.
No, it didn't
No?
really work. No.
I thought it was all right.
I mean, it'd be okay if I wasn't with anybody since my divorce.
Right.
But
But you haven't had anything solid. You've had back and forth and a lot of lies and backstabbing and hurt. Have you truly been
Well,
happy
now
with
she's
the
just
relationship?
trying to be mean.
yeah, I really dug that Builder Bob for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you? How are things?
Things are fine.
Good. How's the hubby?
There's no hubby, but the love life is good.
Good. And anything else we need to know about?
No, things are great. I'm trying to get to work this
I love
morning.
it when they get that really high voice because that's like the bitchy voice.
Yeah, see, because I thought how are things going? Oh, you're not with anybody. I thought, how we all slam each other? I thought not a bad one. But then I thought it would just turn blatantly mean. Like she's just trying to be mean to you and hurt your feelings.
No, you know what? Because she was going for like the gusto, because if you're like
Right,
trying to be the funny,
yeah.
then you do it like more funny, I guess. You do it more animated.
Right.
But she was so hurried in getting there that it really wasn't good. It's like,
Oh, you have to call back and try and hurt Jamie's feelings later.
yeah. 'Cause
Practice.
That one didn't do it for me. I mean, there are things that you can, hurt my feelings over, but that one, gosh.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, you remember when you made me cry about FP?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I felt terrible about that.
I forgot what it was.
I remember exactly what it was.
What was it?
It was, it was his 40th birthday party, and I think he blew out the candles and wished you weren't there.
Yeah, that one wasn't very nice.
No.
I wasn't there. I was
Yeah.
with my dying mother.
Right. While he was having a party and not telling you.
Yeah, and then instead he was on the phone telling me, I can't believe you're not here for my birthday. I had to go out with the guys and just have steaks and beer. This is my 40th. It's a big one.
But in my defense,
What a
you had made
jackass.
fun of it so many times, I had no idea it would hurt you like that.
Well, just because I was so sad he was that guy.
As well you should have been.
What a tragic man. I think he's mentally ill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who am I to judge on that one?
Well, yeah. But the good news is we went to therapy together. Did I ever tell you this?
Yes.
I did?
Yeah.
I didn't think I ever told you this because I don't believe in therapy.
No, not the two of you.
Yeah, I didn't tell you that.
What about the thing? Was it with a rabbi?
No.
She
went with her husband, and the therapist started crying. That was a
Oh,
whole
okay, right,
different story.
Yeah,
okay.
But FP and I went to a therapist.
Right.
And the guy said it was his problem, and I did the jig. I was like, yeah, it's your fault. It's your fault. You're psycho.
Wow.
Yeah, he said that he had some issues.
Well, I believe he does.
It made me very happy because for a while I thought it was me. And then I got to do, it's not me, it's you.
All you chicks have dances.
Yes.
Gretchen's got the houses in my name dance.
I got the orthodontist is psycho, and it's not me dancing. The therapist said so. Yeah.
You got any dances, Jack?
No.
Bummer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. So here's what had happened. This chick named Kelly called and said, you abandoned your husband, Jamie, and your kids. And I don't know, she kind of got bitchy. And and then she tried the ultimate slam, of slamming another chick about not having a boyfriend.
Yeah, how's your boyfriend? Oh, that's right, you don't have one. Just in that tone
But
of voice.
she didn't do it that.
She didn't do it? I thought she...
She
It
didn't.
was bad delivery.
Well, it was
Yeah.
so high. Oh, yeah. It's like that weird, I'm nervous. I don't know what to say. Oh, my God.
Okay.
So, and it didn't really go well, the slam, because it didn't hurt. And because I'm the first person to say, oh, my God, I haven't had sex in 3 months. Not
Right.
happy about that.
Right, I'll bet.
Just rubbing on
You
things
might as well
now.
be married.
Right. Right. I even looked at Skippy longingly.
Well, that's sad.
He even said, my God, you look like you're undressing me.
With your eyes.
Yes.
No, with my hands.
Anyway, and so, Kelly, that was cool. I was, she gave it a try, and you gotta give her, some kudos for trying. So then the I Hate Kelly calls started, and
Right.
Unfortunately a lot of them couldn't hold, because I liked a couple of them. But Roxanne, go ahead with your bad self.
All right, so Kelly, she's probably sitting at home fat, ugly, miserable, needs to judge you because she's jealous. Like, you were too nice to her. You should have gone off.
It's just because it didn't, I don't know why I didn't, but I guess because it was not really a good dig.
It wasn't, but God, she was just a bitch.
If she would have said something like, hey, your mom is dead and you have a cat, then I would have been sad.
Well, your mom is dead is not a slam.
Well, I mean, it's just the fact that I haven't dated anybody, it doesn't bother me.
But sort of to your defense, I knew somebody a while back that you dated, and he was a big old psycho. So, not your fault.
Wow.
How many psychos do you attract?
I don't know, but hold on so you can tell Monica who, because I gotta get the gossip. I don't know who she's talking about. I mean, besides the orthodontist, he's the only.
Right, and he does not come off like a psycho. That had to come out of
Oh
therapy.
my God, yeah, because he's a total cover of the psychosis.
What I think he is passive aggressive.
I think he's pathological.
There's that too.
Yeah, last week he said, I don't know if this friends thing is fair to my girlfriend, and I said, okay, that's cool. And then he goes, I don't want to treat her like this. I don't think that's the right thing to do. But before that, the day before that, he was just dating around. I said, oh, who are you dating? Oh, nobody serious, just dating. Then the next day, he's like, I was thinking about it. It's not fair to my girlfriend. I'm like, when did you get a serious girlfriend?
When he wasn't lying to you the day before thinking he might get sex.
Yeah. Well, no, I haven't had sex with him in a year.
No, I know, but he thought, I might get sex from Jamie. Let's not wreck it by telling her I have a girlfriend.
So we went to the fight together. We went to a Lakers game together, and we went sea duking together and all this stuff. And we just kept it casual. We're like, we're just dating. And then all of a sudden he calls me. I have a girlfriend, and it's not fair to her to treat her like this. And I want you to know I love you, but I can't talk to you anymore. Is that mental?
Yeah, because he doesn't have a girlfriend. He's trying to mess with your head.
Yeah,
He's trying to
it's
force
so-
you into going,
You don't think
leave her and be with me.
You don't think that Beverly Hills orthodontist with reasonably good build and face has a girlfriend?
Oh, he's been banging chicks all along, but no, I think he's messing with Jamie's head.
I mean, why would you say that? Why would you say all of a sudden, we were just hanging out, we had a great time, and
See, I think he was lying the first time. I think he had the girlfriend the whole time he's with Jamie.
yeah, that could be.
Not the whole time the first time. The whole
No,
time this time while sea duking
Right.
and going to fights. I think he had a girlfriend when he said he was just dating around. What happened is he got caught by the girlfriend who said, I won't have this. And she started pulling the stuff Jamie pulled. So she found out and said, if you ever talk to her again, I'm leaving you. Knowing full well he'd never get back together with Jamie, he had to concede to the new girlfriend. So he had the girlfriend the whole time.
I think that he might be right too. It's because then I was like, And then I called him. I go, okay, so now all of a sudden you have a serious relationship with a girl that you won't treat this way. I said, so does she know that you just said I love you? Because if you're not going to treat her that way, then don't ever tell me that you love me. And then he called back, I love you, and I'll never stop, and you can't make me say I don't love you. I'm like, oh, my God.
Can we just punch this guy in the face?
Oh, my God. It was so stupid. And then Thursday before Memorial Day, he called, and he's like, you know, I really do love you, and I can't treat this girl like this, and it's not right. I'm going to break up with her over Memorial Day weekend, and then let's get together next week. I'm like,
Okay, now you're right.
No. This is the same idiot who called and said, don't marry Builder Bob just to get back at me.
right.
He's an idiot. He's messing with her head. He's trying to force her hand and make her jealous into getting back together with him. And then it didn't work, so now he's pulling, I'm going to break up with my
Nope,
girlfriend in Canada.
I'm still right. What happened was the girlfriend that he's had the entire time he was dating Jamie this last time around, we'll call it the C. Dookie era.
Well, and it's weird that you say that because I had 2 calls from some girl, and she's just hung up
Okay, see?
on my caller ID.
All right,
I called
we're
her
gonna
back
call it BS.
and hung back up on her.
There's BS and AS, which is before C. Dookie and after C. Dookie.
Okay.
We're all talking C. Dookieing. AS. Okay, I say he had... What?
And we're just trying to follow.
All right.
Hold on.
So on this,
Why?
hang on a second,
I'm confused.
Stench. So on this current set of dating Jamie, going to the fight, going C.
We
Dookie.
weren't dating. We've just been friends,
Been
hanging
friends,
out.
hanging
but
out.
we've also made out.
Right. So he gets discovered by his girlfriend. So he calls Jamie and says, I can't see you anymore, but I love you, okay, bye. She knows it was some of her spyware or whatever, or the way he's behaving, that he just said, I love you. So she dumps his ass. So then he calls Jamie back and says, hey, you know what? I do love you. I'm going to break up with her over Memorial Day weekend. But she really just dumped him, and now he's single again.
Well, there's that grassy knoll.
Right. Or American Idol ended, and so this girl had way too much time to hang out with him, so he got rid of her.
I get that.
We got a lot of theories.
What?
My theory is kind of like yesterday I called Jack and told him I was buffeting with someone else.
Yeah?
And he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm going to buffet right now. And I could tell he was hurt on the phone. And he said, really? I'm going to hometown buffet later with Joe. I know there's no Joe. He was trying to make me jealous and he was going buffeting without me too. And it didn't work.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing to you.
I'm with Stench. There's no Joe.
Yep.
You went buffeting alone.
Yep.
There's a Joe.
No,
There's no
not!
Joe.
Joe can eat 5 plates.
No, he can't.
No, he can't. There's no Joe.
You know, I told you this, but we were talking about how, whatever. FP is acting like after his girlfriend broke up with him that he still had her or something.
Right.
I know y'all have had this happen to you, and I think I told you this. But you know how you either have to act like you're busy on the
Right.
weekends, and it's a whole game.
Very busy. You order room service for 2.
Yeah, right. And because you don't want to seem like a loser. Well, and I think I told you this, I don't know, about 3 months ago, I told Builder Bob, we were talking, and he's like, what'd you do? I'm like, oh, went golfing. You know, I didn't tell him with who. I was very evasive. I'm like, I just went golfing. How'd you shoot? It was really good. Well, then I realized, like, the next week when I really am going golfing, I don't have my clubs, and they're at Builder Bob's
Right.
clubhouse.
Bummer.
Loser.
I know, so he so knew I was lying.
Huge bummer.
Oh, shame.
Shame.
You just hate it when you try to look busy or be busy, and then they call you out on it.
Dude, the day I
have a
swore, and I'm so embarrassed I won't even go again. I said it on the air. I admitted to it on the air, but I swore on something precious that I had not been drinking again.
Oh,
And that's when she pulled the bottles out of the backyard.
yeah.
It was horrifying.
That's not good when you get
No.
caught just lying.
Just couldn't have been, I mean, not indignant. How dare you? I work so hard not to drink.
See, mine's different because Builder Bob is, he's not like me. So he won't just bring it up and
Right.
just flip out. He never said anything. So
That's
like,
even cooler.
Oh, yeah. And it hurts even more
Yep.
because knowing that he knows that I know that
he knows that I know that
'Cause
he
then-
told 2 friends.
Right, because then the next week I had to call and I go, you know what? I think I've left my clubs at your parents' clubhouse. But that's okay because I used my other clubs last
Right.
week.
Are those the clubs that we sold each other?
No.
Different set?
Different set. Yeah. Anyway. But I mean, I don't even have another set. I lied. I hate it when they don't say anything. I want them to flip out, scream, and go, "You're lying," or I want them to go, "Who are you golfing with?" Blah. Nothing.
Nothing. See, I couldn't do that.
I hate that. But then again, anyway,
You got a lot of hate going on.
Colin, hi.
Hi, it's Colleen. But
Oh, hi, Colleen.
You guys rule.
We
We
rule.
roll!
How you guys doing today?
We're good.
We're good. You sound very perky on this fine, Thursday morning?
Yeah.
I'm Thursday morning. I knew Danny over 25 years ago.
I'm sorry, and I've got the money.
Wow, 25 years ago.
Over at Parkway Calabasas. Do you ever remember visiting that?
I don't even know what it is.
It's off of the 101 freeway, Parkway Calabasas. We met in an abandoned building.
Builder Bob and Jason were like 2 and 3.
We met in an abandoned building?
Well, it was coming down and it was going up, and you were in your Partridge Family
Outfit?
Oh, no way.
red hair type thing. You were not nice.
Well,
Why
first of
were-
all, I have to question part of this story.
Uh-huh.
What Partridge Family outfit would you suggest I was in?
Like the jeans
The-
and, the,
oh.
and the shirt and everything.
Because
But
So I was in jeans and a shirt.
I knew you because of the Partridge Family, and I'm 40, so we're not too far apart and everything.
So at 18 or whatever, you would still wear that outfit?
Jeans and a shirt? Yeah.
Velvet
okay.
jeans.
What Partridge Family outfit? You're freaking
I don't
me
know.
out.
He just looked the part.
I always look the part.
But anyway,
Doesn't matter what I wear.
I remember you. You weren't that nice, but I like you now.
I know. Do we have a minute to follow this up?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Parkway Calabasas, I happen to know. It's where the Sagebrush Cantina is, right?
Yeah, you were going up, and I don't know why you were there and everything, but
Going up.
Maybe
You
to
keep
eat?
saying
I
it.
was
You keep
on
saying
Park
going up.
I was on Park Belmonte. I lived there,
And there were abandoned buildings there.
well, abandoned building, not buildings, I should say, houses.
Mm-hmm.
And they were taking down, and they were putting up, and they were rebuilding. And so I was
You know
going.
what this is, don't you?
What?
This is a It's Not Me story.
Well, no, but she keeps going, and you were going up, and you were going down, and going up. What's the up and
Oh,
down
no,
thing?
I called about Jamie.
No. Listen, focus. What are you talking about? He keeps going up and going down. What are you talking about?
No, it was.
The houses.
I missed.
No, but
we missed the point there. Let's go to Jamie.
hold on.
No. You don't just get to call in and say, first of all, when anybody says the Partridge Family outfit, what do you think of?
Red velvet.
Do you think they let me take that crap home?
I
And
hope
do you
not.
think I would wear it anywhere if they did?
Yes. Because you can't let it go. You're even redoing it again.
Yes, this outfit's a dead
I
giveaway.
met the VH1 show.
Yeah, for that kind of dough. I don't have to dress, though.
Oh, thank God they're not making you wear the
I'm
outfit.
not the guy.
Hold on, because we got superstar gossip.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, Jack, can you turn this little sucker on for me? Oh, wait, let me start. There we
Nice.
go. Hey. That's right, friends. It's Bonnie Fuller, and she's from Star Magazine, and we talk to her each week because Star Magazine comes out today.
Mm-hmm.
Here she is, Bonnie!
Hey, good morning, good morning.
Morning, Bonnie. How are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
We're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're hanging in there. I got called to the boss's office after the big show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means I'm supposed to like how far down he unbuttons his shirt. Anyway, all right. So Bonnie, tell us some of the stuff that's making the headlines of Star Magazine.
Well, first of all, we've got a great cover story about Kate Hudson and how she lost her 60 pounds. She was up to, can you believe this? Like 172 pounds
That's a little.
after she had that baby.
That's a big Hudson.
That is.
But now, I mean, have you seen the picture? She is slim. We've got exclusive photos of her actually with just like a workout little bra on, and you can see her abs, and they are incredible now.
And
So
how
how'd
old's
she
that
do
kid?
it?
How old's that kid though?
How'd she do it?
No, how old is the kid?
Oh, the kid is only like four and a half months old.
Okay,
Oh my
now how'd she
God,
do
that's
it?
Crazy.
Well, Okay, this is not something we could all do, but being a celebrity, she had on the set of the movie she's been filming, The Skeleton Key, a special trailer equipped with $40,000 worth of exercise equipment. They called it the Abmobile.
Wow.
Nice, eh?
Wow.
Could have come up with a more clever name for it, but
The
still.
Abmobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want an Abmobile.
The workout wagon.
Oh, that's a good one.
There you go.
Well, and it came
Danny will fall
accompanied-
off of it.
The cardio car. Oh, very funny.
Well, and also in this wagon was, of course, her personal trainer. His name was Joe, and they would work out for 3 hours
Oh
at
my
a stretch.
God.
Are you tired?
That's crazy.
Okay, 3 hours alone in the trailer with a
Joe.
trainer. I think I got a better name for the truck, and it rhymes with truck.
Can you work out in a trailer for 3 hours?
I know it does sound sort of sweaty, doesn't it?
Yeah, like
know.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Some of the best sex I ever had was on my weight bench.
Well, I was in a trailer.
So combine the two, and we've almost done it.
Well, it's a new use for trailers, but we found out what she did. She, did all these. She did boxing.
Good.
Boxing. I'm sure he got her out of the trainer to run because she talked about running too.
She has to puke. 4 months and that kind of weight.
Yeah.
With abs, though. You don't get abs from puking.
Yeah, but you get skinny from puking and then you work out and you get the
I
abs.
see.
Is that you're not saying you think that's like the easy way to lose weight?
Well, a bunch of them there superstars have talked about their problems with food addiction.
Jack's
Yeah.
a puker.
Well, I don't think she was had a problem with it because she said she totally indulged when she was pregnant. Like she would have 3 desserts. I mean, she didn't. Her only problem was trying to stop eating.
Wow. Well, I mean, good for her, but I think she puked.
Yeah.
Now, you know who else you got to see? You got to get a look at these pictures we got hold of Chelsea Clinton.
Yeah?
I mean, you remember she had the frizzy hair. She
Right.
really went through that whole ugly duck thing. Well, I mean, she also has lost like 15 to 20 pounds. She got the hair straightened. It went blonder, and it's just like this incredible makeover. You were going to do such a double take.
She's like the swan presidentially.
She is the president.
Because that Amy Carter didn't get any better, did
No,
she?
the first swan. That's what she'd be. Right.
The first swan.
You guys should get a picture of Amy Carter.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
We should put her on the swan.
Yeah, you know what? If you put 2 pictures, one when she was a kid and now, you could call it before and before.
Yeah, she didn't change much.
No. Yeah, that's not a good one. Those Bush kids are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really
They're
they,
cute.
they
I love
are
them.
very cute.
Now we hear that Dennis Quaid is engaged.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, I thought you knew. It said it came from your magazine.
It did. Well, I think. Blah, 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 blah. Well, we've written that they're together. Like,
Now,
we
is
wrote
there a
big
special
story.
thing in the workout
they
truck
were
for
hot.
backpedaling? Because here you go.
Well, I just read it from your
Okay,
magazine.
Well, I'll tell you something else, though, that I do know that you're going to like. Okay, so speaking of couples, Brittany and Kevin, well, she was very upset. She had a pregnancy scare with him, we learned.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, that poor Brittany is a tragedy.
You know, she travels with 2 psychiatrists now.
She does?
Yeah.
Where'd you hear that?
I think I read it in your magazine.
Yeah, so there. I mean, she is, wow, that's too bad. She's looking a little chunky.
Yeah, well, you see, that was one of the reasons she thought she was, because she couldn't apparently get her pants done up at one of her concerts.
Well, that's okay. She doesn't keep them on that long.
Yeah.
She couldn't squeeze in, and then I guess, that the time of month was late. So she really freaked out, and we do know Kevin
You mean her
is a proven-
period?
That's it.
It couldn't have had anything to do with the Haagen-Dazs. She put the Haagen-Dazs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's, and that guy is ugly.
Well, he looks, we actually have a picture of him this week with long hair, and you know what? He looks really cute.
Oh,
I don't know why he doesn't let his hair grow again.
I would if I looked cute.
Oh, you do look cute.
Oh,
Thank
precious.
you.
Oh.
Now we hear David Schwimmer also has been dumped.
Yes.
What happened?
He got
got
dumped.
canceled.
Well, you know what? I think his problem is that, he insists on playing the field, and he goes out with these girls, and he's had some really nice girlfriends, and they just get fed up.
Yeah, and he's not looking any younger.
No.
I mean, if he didn't have the $50 bazillion, how embarrassing would it be to be cheated on by David Schwimmer?
I know, and that's, by the way, the only thing that gives it credibility. Because if he cheated on you, you'd be shamed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he just doesn't want to come across with the goods. His last girlfriend, Carla Alapont, she was like so disappointed that he didn't get the ring.
It's the female version of being cheated on by Amy Carter.
Yeah, nobody would.
Yeah.
You were
everybody
harsh.
would cheat on her. Actually.
You were harsh.
Yeah, right, fine. And then what's that? Paris Hilton? Who was she dating? Nick?
Oh,
That's over.
Yeah, we heard that's over.
But you know what? I wouldn't write that off yet. I think that's one of those on and off things.
Well, we heard because she's embarrassed by him.
Really?
Because he's the NSYNC or whatever. What's the boy band?
NSYNC or 90.
No, wait.
Backstreet Boys.
This is the girl whose special video is now about to be sold in stores.
Yeah, but her star is still rising, and he's a Backstreet Boy.
Well, I mean, and she still is embarrassed.
That's what we heard.
Read it in your magazine.
I mean, hey, listen, he made his fortune. He's got real money that he made.
He didn't have enough money to get on a spaceship or whatever.
Oh, right. No,
That's
no.
Lance
that wasn't
Bass.
him.
Oh, sorry. I get all of those boy bands mixed up.
That wasn't him. I mean, at least he made his fortune. I mean, she still has to make hers, and I don't think she's getting a cut of that video.
I think she has a fortune.
She has $28 million
Yeah.
that she's going to inherit.
I know, but hey, she's inheriting it.
I
It's
feel
not
like we're
self-made.
fighting.
This is our first fight.
I feel like we're fighting
Okay,
all people
well-
over Paris Hilton.
Okay, so I've got some other news for you.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's just everything's about babies in Hollywood these days. And so, of course, we had to find out what Courtney Cox Arquette is planning to call her baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
So she has decided on Coco.
Sounds like a stripper.
Cox Arquette.
Sounds like a breakfast cereal.
Coco Cox.
Coco Cox.
Coco Cox.
Coco Cox.
Oh, my God.
That's her name, Coco Cox.
Is she crazy?
Coco Cox.
Coco Cox Arquette.
That's a monkey.
Well, it was.
The gorilla, the sign gorilla.
Right.
If she gets
No.
That was
But
a
Louis.
really smart gorilla.
But you know what? If she gets a divorce, and
yes.
she'll keep Cox, right?
That's right.
Not if she has a good lawyer.
So you heard it here first. It'll be Coco.
Coco Cox.
Well, listen, it's better
I'm
than
fascinated
Apple,
with
isn't
that.
it? Yeah.
I can't stop saying it.
It's all like food groups. We've got Coco, Apple. Yeah. Oh, well, there was Peaches Geldof, who was
Said that Apple was stupid.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, and it'll be a life of drugs or something.
Yep.
Well,
So
with the name of Coco Cox, you're gonna have problems.
So I think I guess that I could be safe to say that you will not be naming your first-born daughter Coco.
No, I named my firstborn daughter Countess Isabella Michaela Bonaducci.
Whoa.
Yep, I'm saving her
What
a
do you
chair
call
at my
her for
meetings.
short?
There was some starvation for attention in that one.
Yeah.
That's short compared to my son's name.
Uh-oh.
Count Dante Jean-Michel Valentino Basquiat Bonaducci.
And are these children still talking to you?
No.
No, they don't even know who their dad is.
Yeah, I've locked myself in a treehouse. You don't want to get into it.
Yeah, Danny has a treehouse now. He lives there. Hey, who's on the phone for you?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. But, I have one more baby thing for you that's very
Okay.
interesting. Okay, so you guys weren't quick enough, but if you had been quicker, you could have bought Bruce Springsteen's baby records. They went on for auction.
Shoot.
Yes. And in a
Are you
Seaford,
nuts?
New York.
Why would we want those?
Yeah, I don't even know what they are. They when he was singing when he was a baby?
What are you talking about?
I mean, you didn't want to have the handwritten notes about Bruce being born. Every
Gosh.
little detail.
No.
You don't want to know that he was 6 pounds, 6 ounces?
No.
No.
No?
No. No.
19 inches long?
Do you?
If he was born in June, his birthday is 666, or his numbers are he's the devil.
Please tell me Star Magazine did not pay for him.
We certainly did not.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, I think you might have got ripped off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So, Star Magazine, it comes out today.
That's right.
And the cover is that's
It is
Hudson.
Kate Hudson, new baby, new body.
Cool.
How she did
Oh, I
it.
like that new baby, new body.
I knew you would.
Thank you.
That's why they named it that.
Just for me.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Bonnie. We'll talk to you again next
Okay,
week. All right. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You guys want the birthing records?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't even want his placenta. When last we left, I was with Colleen in an abandoned building at 20 years old, still wearing the Partridge Family suit. Let's pursue.
Nice.
Thank you.
Colleen?
Yeah.
Okay. So you saw Danny 25 years ago. He
Which
was,
would make me 20.
Probably 30 years ago.
okay.
Okay,
All right.
now I'm
We'll just keep
14.
them. We're going to keep these Q&A simple. Okay. And he was wearing the Partridge Family outfit.
Yeah, kind of like the long blue jeans with the big bottoms.
Okay. And now you were in an abandoned building.
Well, it was an abandoned house on Parkway Park Belmonte.
Okay. And now what was going up and down?
House. And it was abandoned. And for some reason, we just met. I don't know what the heck he was doing up there. But
was there a party in the abandoned
no,
building?
It was just him and I. Nothing happened.
How did we meet? Were you also in the abandoned building?
I would play in there because I'm an only child, and I think it was like the weekend.
So-
it's like 30 years
All right,
ago.
so one day, about 30 years ago, you're playing in an abandoned house, and you turn around, and there's the guy from the Partridge Family in the Partridge Family uniform in the abandoned house.
Yeah, and I knew who you were.
And I was by myself?
You were by yourself.
And what was I doing in the abandoned
I'm
house?
trying to remember.
Touching himself.
I don't know, but
Don't
it's
help
just
her.
you turn around and you said, "Oh, I'm Dana Bazzucci, and I'm from the Partridge Family," and I'm all like, I just was trying to be a nice. I'm a Tom girl. I was a Tom girl, tomboy, or whatever you want to call it,
Right.
back then. And so I was just hanging out, and no one was around, and it was just like three houses.
The only thing I'm going to tell you is that I used to play in an abandoned mine building, and other little kids sometimes showed up. So it's not that odd that she would play in an abandoned building.
fine.
And I wanted to be nice to you, and you just weren't nice.
I got a question again. I mean, there's so many, but here's another one. That's nowhere near where I lived at
I know,
13 or 14.
and
How did I get there?
I don't know. And it's 30 years ago. I wasn't.
Are you sure you didn't have a dream? Because sometimes I've had dreams and
No,
they
it
felt
wasn't a
real.
dream. It wasn't a dream. It was you in.
Coincidentally,
And then
in an abandoned house with no form of
after the fact,
transportation.
after you got an attitude and everything with me, I said, well, hi, bye. And you said, well, it's really nice meeting you. Do you want an autograph, something like that? I'm like, no.
Well, it sounds like the Dan.
But anyways, I wasn't calling
Well,
about that. I was
wait. You
calling
just can't
about
call a guy up,
I was
tell him
calling
he's
about
wearing a Partridge
Amy.
Family uniform and rude and insisting
No,
on
it-
giving
it
you an
was-
autograph.
It was you. You were the redhead with the freckle face and with long red hair.
So was Opie.
No, it wasn't Opie.
It was Ralph.
I don't think it was any. I think it was some guy, much like we get these calls
no,
today.
No, it was you.
I think it was a dream.
I think it was you, and you just don't want to admit it.
I don't think he would say, I'm Danny Bonaducci from the Partridge Family. That's the only place she lost me, because he would never claim that.
Yeah, but he was being a brat
But
day.
that long ago, he might have.
You think?
30
Now, why
years
would I
ago.
claim
years
to be
ago.
Danny Partridge
30
in
years.
an abandoned house rather than a
you were-
mall full of
Because
people?
you were like, what,
years
13,
ago.
right?
Yeah, I guess.
It was like
I
13.
don't know why you were there. You were just there.
Okay, at 13, I was on the #1 show in America and very busy. I didn't
don't
play in
know-
abandoned
I
houses.
don't know why you were there.
I just
swear to
appeared.
God, on my mother's grave, who died 6 years ago, it was you.
It's either a dream or just some guy who says he was me. I had
It
no
was
way
you.
there.
It was you.
This is one of those weird things, though, where you are convinced of something.
know.
And then you have to, like,
And
go.
she's had it for 30 years.
Yeah. And,
And
so,
then now you have to think about it. You have to think, was I really there?
she means she does.
you were
No,
there.
she means
Oh,
me.
she does mean
She
me.
insists it was me.
It it was you.
Even though there's no explanation for how I got there.
Remember we did this show about nobody believes me, and we finally let people tell their stories, and we go, we believe you.
Yeah. If you need it to be me, Colleen, I'll
Okay, fine. Don't believe it.
if you need it to be me, because here's what I
Don't
think.
believe it.
I think she met the guy from the Partridge Family.
No, I think
Hang on
I
one
met
second.
you.
I think she met the guy from the
think I met
Partridge
you.
Family when she
I
was an
wasn't calling
when
for
she was
this.
an
I was calling
impressionable
for Jamie.
teenager. It made a big impression that not only did she meet this kid on the #1 hit show, but he was an ass to her, and it stuck with her. And she's had the belief for so long she can't let it go.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
it's you,
Jack.
and you just don't want to let it go.
Right, but it's not a matter of Danny believing he is the person and he's
Yeah.
telling you
Yeah.
he wasn't
And he-
there.
yeah, you know
Was
what?
the
That's
person
exactly
there.
right.
He just can't remember. That's okay.
He
He
wasn't
had
high
days
yet.
off. He had days off to go, and maybe he was
Playing buildings.
And yeah, because they really let me just
Well,
out to
maybe-
abandoned buildings.
Maybe the limo dropped you off there.
Yeah.
All right. As promised, we love this guy. We play him a lot. Well, we don't play him. We play his music a lot.
No, I play him.
You play him?
I do.
Well, it's good because he actually is.
I pretend his name is John Meyer and make him correct me all the time. And it's just this game I play with him. I play him. You wouldn't believe it.
You know, and this is what he's doing, actually, Danny, is working with people like you, chemically dependent persons. So there you go.
You know what I was going to rebuke, but yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's John Mayer. Hi, John Mayer. Stamos.
I'm playing him.
Excited.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Hello, LA people.
Now, you know, we're excited, first of all, that you're on the show, but you're really kind of doing something that we can't go to.
Yeah, I know it. Isn't that a great promotion for me?
Yeah,
Isn't
and
it
for
great
us.
Well, we play your
We're
records.
going to be missing this weekend.
We play your records all the time, so it's still a great station for you to be on and plugging away.
Oh, listen, I love you guys. I will do anything for my star people.
Oh, you're
Star
very-
was you guys know you were one of the first stations, probably the first station of your kind to play my stuff.
You know,
So-
Angela Pirelli, our program director, used to look at you as her baby until today when she had a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations to her.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, so you're doing this thing that we can't go to, but we can yet be a part of it. Why don't you tell everybody what we're talking about?
Yeah, well, Eric Clapton, guitar legend, music legend Eric Clapton,
Yeah.
has
I've heard of him.
Has arranged. He's amazing. He's arranged this this kind of guitar freak fantasy camp taking place in Dallas. That's it's got a lot of great kind of events focused around rock music and guitars and Fenders and stuff. And it's also like an amazing lineup in terms of a show. It's Eric Clapton and Jeff Beck. If the guy is a guitar hero and he's alive, he's going to be at this event this weekend.
Dude, you've got some guitar heroes I didn't know were alive.
Oh yeah, well, there's a bunch of guitar heroes.
Is
out
that a quotable quote? If he's a guitar hero and he's alive, he'll be there?
Yes.
I
It's
think that's safe to say if you've seen the lineup. It's like, you know, a bunch of people that would make bad radio to actually go into saying who's going to be there. 'Cause,
Stevie
you
Vai's
know,
going to be there, Bo Diddley, B.B. King, Buddy Guy,
Yep.
ZZ Top, Eric Clapton with Jeff Beck, which most guitarists would open a vein to
But
see that.
again, a thing that we can't go to.
Yeah, it is a thing you can't go to. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a report.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, this all sounds great, but we can't go to it.
No, I'll give you a report. Look, well, you know, Eric Clapton is the proprietor of this rehab clinic in Antigua.
In Antigua, I actually tried to get into that, and it was full, so I had to go somewhere else.
It's a brilliant place, and it's unbelievable to me. But this guy is going to auction off all of his guitars, which is really the only earthly possession of a musician. Everything else is just stuff.
Wow.
It's just you and your guitars. He's
You
gonna
don't think they're going to
auctioning-
be like some fake ones, and then he's really going to keep his precious ones?
You know, you'd think, but that would, you know, there just must be like Japanese people from the plane load coming to New York.
Because I heard that the Harlem Globetrotters actually auctioned off some of their basketballs, but they really like kind of kept them.
And I want to know, if your guitar is your only possession, how come your body's a wonderland?
Oh, see, but I never said my body was a wonderland. I said your body was a.
I think you're calling me fat in that song.
See, he just admitted he
Whenever
says.
somebody calls it my body is a wonderland, I want to throw up.
Yeah, well, it really makes me feel like you're calling me fat.
What, Wonderland?
Yeah, like it's a big ass body. Like, whoa, just your big fat ass.
You're never going to hear me talk down about Wonderland because it's the reason I'm skateboarding in my apartment right now.
That's awesome.
I know, but as a girl, I feel fat.
Do you really have a little skateboard park in your apartment?
Listen to this. Hear that?
Yeah.
Dude, you are my new hero.
This is your body is Wonderland. You think that I'm gonna impugn my own accomplishments with a song called Your Body is Wonderland? That, may have lost me a bit of the male contingency. I could skateboard in my kitchen.
My hero, John Mayer.
That is awesome.
Dude, you rock.
Try to get that as the sound bite for like the daddy in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he knows radio. My God.
Like that. I can skateboard in my kitchen. Explosive laughter. Boom. ID.
Oh my God.
No, you know what's terrifying?
That he's exactly on the money?
No, that's how predictable morning shows are.
Well, no, sometimes you guys have these. I listen to your station when I'm in LA, and I have a great emotional connection with LA because it makes me feel like crap, but I love it. That's what I love about it. It feels like high school. It makes me want to be more than I actually am. But sometimes you guys have ads for your show where there's no punchline. It's hot outside, and it's going to be hotter tomorrow. Like, I didn't really find out. Happened.
Well, Jason's new and he's trying as hard as he can.
Oh my God, that is so true. You have no idea because, John, let me tell you something. When I'm in my car and I don't get it,
I know.
I'm like, hey, what was that? I'm sure we said something funny.
By the
You
way,
guys have to do new work every day. I don't.
he has not completely pegged us as predictable radio shows.
Yeah.
Okay, so he got and I can skateboard in my kitchen. Jamie and Danny in the morning. But if we were completely predictable morning disc jockeys, we'd say, so do you get laid a lot when you're on the road?
Oh, is that your roundabout way of asking?
No, it wasn't actually. It was being predictable, but okay, do ya?
What are you wearing?
No. There was this report about me in Page 6 the other day, as picked up by the other journalistic wonder called 17 Magazine.
I read it. I wasn't going to bring it up because I really like you.
Let's bring it up. No, it's fine. Let's bring it up. So, okay, Page 6, who was trying to maintain its reputation as, even though it's smarmy, it digs, it gets information first. Well,
right.
they took a story from 17 Magazine.
Oh, yeah.
When 17 Magazine put the feelers out to their readers to write in their experiences with famous people. If you ever had an experience with a famous person, please write into 17 Magazine.
So these are 10 and 12-year-olds writing letters.
12-year-olds. So the story is
in crayon.
That it's written in crayon. It's the story of the jumbos, the butt end of a jumbo crayon. So
I don't know. Some of those girls have the 64s.
Yeah, with the sharpener on the back.
Yeah.
It doesn't really sharpen; it just eats the crayon.
Yeah, but you want to see like your shavings in there, so you pop out the sharpener.
Okay, dude, you're knowing too much about crayons to back up your point.
She went farther than I did. Anyway, so this report says that I went up to a girl, and my pickup line was, "Do you smoke during sex? ? You really should try it. Period." That doesn't make any sense at all. But the part of the story that doesn't make any sense is this girl said, the evidence is all right there. The girl said that she and two other friends of hers, but all living in 3 different cities, were all recipients of this beautiful line.
Right, that you said it in 3 separate cities. I read that.
To 3 girls who all know each other.
Right.
Oh, that's amazing.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what are the odds?
The question, do you smoke during sex? You should try it, is somebody's misapproximation of how I could be weird and say, it's like a 12-year-old's estimation of how wacky John Mayer would talk.
Well, and John,
of course you can skateboard in your kitchen.
In my opinion, to a 12-year-old, I would have picked her up with, "Hey, your body's a wonderland," something like that.
No, you can't do that. My dad says that the real line is, I should have said, "Do you smoke during sex?" And then the answer to that is, "I don't know. I never looked."
It's a good joke.
Yeah. Or you got any fries to go with that shake? Is always
Very
cute with
nice.
12-year-olds. 12-year-olds do that.
Why do we have a pickup line?
Because who doesn't love a good 12-year-old?
Yeah, come on. Do you wash your clothes in Ivory Liquid? Because I can see myself in your pants.
Yeah, I've never used a pickup line.
Oh, because I'm just all that in a bag of chips.
Never used a pickup line.
You just don't have to.
I don't think anybody's really
I
ever
never
used
really tried. If I was ever going to do a pickup line, it would be that whole like self-referenced. I don't have a pickup line, but I really want to see. Really would like to meet you. Or what's great? Bottom line, can I meet you? That's the best.
Dude, can I tell you something
Victim
right now?
is better.
What?
Okay, I'm a happily married man with 2 kids, but here is the pickup line that would work on me. I can skateboard in my kitchen.
Skateboard in my kitchen, bitches.
Yeah, because 12-year-olds dig that.
Dude, I am telling you right now, any man that's got the wherewithal and the fun head to skateboard in his kitchen, you can have me.
All right.
I mean, but I'm hardly ever in this kitchen, you know.
Okay. You know what I was
My life
thinking?
falls apart when I come off the road.
I have tile. I guess I could technically skateboard in my
He's
kitchen.
got a ramp, dude.
Oh, I could just I'd run into
He
things.
jumps over the teppanyaki chef.
All right, John. So how can people get to be part of this Crossroads thing? Donate
there's a
to it,
website,
whatever.
CrossroadsGuitarFestival.com, and it will tell you, if you might be going to that area, if you're rich and you just want to take the helicopter out for the weekend, of course you really couldn't helicopter to Dallas, but I didn't write these.
Yeah, thank God you don't have any pickup lines because you're not that
If you're
clever.
one of these guys who lives in L.A. and you happen to have invented like the CD case and you've got billions and millions of dollars,
right?
Take one of Eric Clapton's guitars home. Even if you're just going to use it as a shim for your dining room table, just do it.
Wow, and he knew that word.
He's awesome. I love this guy.
All right, John Mayer, everybody. We love him. You're awesome.
You're awesome. It's my LA people, man. It's my second home.
All right, see you, John Mayer.
Thank you. All right, bye. I'm scared.
Dude, can I tell you, I don't care if we're late for traffic. That was so worth it. How cool was that guy?
I know, but it terrifies me. He calls out radio people like they are.
Awesome.
Jamie Daddy. Now, we all have this happen, and then this has happened to our friend. We've kind of become friends now, all of us, with Colleen.
Yes.
And Colleen met Danny 30 years ago in an abandoned building.
While wearing a Partridge Family uniform.
Right. And
miles from my home before I could drive.
And he insisted that she probably wanted an autograph.
Mm-hmm.
And
I said, I'm Danny Bonaducci from the Partridge Family. Don't you want my autograph?
And you weren't very nice to her.
Well, the Partridge Family soon made me mad.
Right.
That's why I was in an abandoned building. I was hiding.
So, Danny doesn't recall the possibility of ever being around that area. Or, I mean, you were like 12, 13.
Yeah.
How would he get there? You don't really remember how he got there either,
Because
Colleen.
I probably walked in that Partridge Family uniform unmolested at the height of the popularity.
I had a question for Jamie.
Yeah,
wait,
but you don't
wait.
get to yet. You
Yeah.
started this.
Yes.
No,
Wait. Colleen, I know.
For
I know, and we'll get to it. But people want to talk to you first, okay?
Okay.
Just hold on. But what I'm saying, Colleen, is we all have those life experiences
Right.
where we think whatever, like Macy, my niece, she is convinced that the neighbor got her shiny new bicycle.
Right.
Because what we did is I bought it and we hid it in the neighbor's house.
Right.
And then they brought it over. But to this day, she is convinced the neighbor bought it.
You were convinced for the longest time that gold was up your nose.
Right. And it was really boogers. But my
Right.
dad convinced me gold came from your nose.
Right.
Okay, I'm wrong. You guys are right. Let's move on.
But hold on. Steve, meet Colleen.
Hey, Colleen.
Yeah.
Hey, this is exactly what happened, I think. You were there with a Teen Beat magazine of Danny on the front cover, and you had a bag and some glue, and you were sniffing glue.
Yeah, that's what it was.
No, because I had the same experience, but only with a bottle of wine and Susan Day.
Right there.
I'd take a lot of wine.